Hello there, and welcome back to Grim Dawn. I am Photius, playing my Aether Storm build. So, fun fact, I already recorded an hour of this build playing, but something went wrong with the recording, and I basically lost all of it. So, that was annoying. Let me do something real quick here. Sorry about the delay. Yeah, so I've lost a bit of this playthrough, unfortunately. However, I did get from Devil's Crossing all the way up to Warden's Cellar. I did grab the devotion shrines along the way. So current devotions are sitting at 3655. We got this last because we wanted the resistances from it. And I do think we need to finish out Behemoth, because ultimately we're going for Spear of the Heavens. Behemoth gives us the last 3 red that we need, if I recall that correctly. And then we have to get 5 other blue, which I think I'm taking Eel, because it at least has some chance to avoid melee attacks and some resistances that'll be handy. And then besides that, we're going to eventually get Korvac. We're very close to getting that anyway. So yeah, that's pretty much what we're finishing up here. But in the meantime, we're going to take an hour and try to go through a little bit. Sorry about missing what we already had, but I'm going to go ahead and continue on. First thing first, I'm going to hit the outskirts. We're going to get rid of the strange key. So I did not turn in Dureni, if that's how you pronounce his name, because I wanted to make sure I could farm him later for the shoulders I want. I believe you can give him. So we can run past quite a few enemies here. And as for gear, I've got the Bone Weave leggings now, which have a little sigil consumption. It will help get some life back. Lightning Sphere on the armor. Still got these, still using the same weapons. Although I'm 55, I probably can switch to my other weapons. And then I was able to put on the Fire Mark of Necrothan, and that's for the Inquisitor's Seal. Still got this on. Rift-Torn boots. Didn't I have the upgraded ones? I do have the empowered ones. Alright. It looks like we're going to make a quick hop back to town. I'm going to check out to see if I can do the new weapons. And the boots are a no-brainer. They're just an upgraded version. So, no reason to just keep the add-on, pop it here, pop those on, and that'll give me even more Aether resistance. And our resistances are pretty good. We're missing a little bit of piercing, a little bit of chaos. In fact, we are not missing any chaos because I forgot my one aura gives me enough. So piercing is the only thing we're a little low on. And it's not too bad. Checking my weapons. Yep, these would be good to put on now. And either of these handy. That's real good. Alright. Maybe that'll help. That'll definitely make a difference. Okay. So, we're going to be in good places for resistances and all that. This is something I hadn't checked. So, now this is going to convert last elemental, but it's only a 6% difference. I think we're fine. The improved stats are way better. And we're going to rip the add-ons off these. Pop them onto these. Now, the next major upgrade we do is at 75. We're going to not have Aether weapons on these anymore. We are going to put something completely different on them. The one that gives us the piercing AoE. I'm just checking to see if there's something here that'll give me some vitality damage for my weapons. I'd give all damage, it'd be something at least. And these are for rings and amulets, those are both good. Oh, nothing for weapons. Alright, let's continue on. We'll just go with what we've got for now. And we are going to head back to our portal. I did want to go ahead and I wanted to hit more stuff just in general and not just like rush through ultimate. So I'll go down here. We'll do the cave, especially since my chaos is now max. Actually, everything is max. I'm low on my resistance for physical, but I kind of stay away from enemies anyway, so it's not too bad. Oh, now I've got the blade spirits now. Go ahead and summon them. So the conversion is pretty good. I've got a 90% conversion now. So I've got blade spirits able to shoot some targets. So a little extra damage from them. I've still got my word of pain able to nuke some enemies. There's a free strange key, so that's cool. Thanks for nothing. Save that guy's life, and that's all he gives me. Well, he'll give me stuff later, so that's fine. So this is good. Gets us in here. We'll level up while we're in here. Get some seals of binding while we're at it. Six, great. I mean, look at the mod. Okay, there's attack faster. That's fine. Don't know that I'll find anything useful here, but might as well check. Alright, our points. I was going to help increase resistances with these points, but we don't need to do that now. Our gear is good enough to hold the line, so that's real good. Let's see, for damage skills, this is all the way up, that's all the way up. I could raise Knight's Chill. Since we're not converting it, I'm not too keen on worrying about it. Let's just pop them into Blade Spirit, I guess. More hit points are nice. There's just more resistances and damage. And this would give me more damage, at least on Word of Pain. You know what, let's get the Blade Spirits in the game. I'm gonna max those, and I'll have a little bonus to them eventually. Forgot you need to resummon them. Okay. Our damage is picking up. It's half decent now. No totem in here. I was busy, guys. Give me a second. Several chests open. Alrighty. I got a seal too, my friend. Just gotta not stand in his. Make sure mine hits him too. It looks like about 20 or 30,000 damage per second is what we're seeing here. Oop, not stand his stuff. Don't stand in his things. The seal of what was it? Seal of corruption? Yeah, consumption steals life, so don't want to stand that. And he dropped his Call of a Harbinger Blade. It is nothing special. Definitely not for us. Although it would be fun to have a build where I don't know if you could have two of those guys, and it's just one. They're two different summons, so maybe both works. A Chaos Summon build would be pretty fun. You could totally roleplay being, you know, one of these Chaos dudes. I don't really need this. Doom Bolt's always fun. That's a bit better for us, but that's on a belt. I like the offensive ability on the amulet, but nothing else. Just gonna clean them out. Spell Sage Boots. They don't do anything for us, so that's nice. Insight's not terribly helpful either, but my helmet does kind of suck. Has a lot of pierce resist, but this does too. We do some. We do have some elemental damage still, so it's not the worst. All right, we're done in here. Clean that out pretty good. All right, let's go take down the warden. Although I do want to hit Eastmarsh as well. That's mainly because I do need to get some points with Anasteria, so I can pick up that Fang while we're there, just to kind of speed her along. So what's weird is I felt like damage was falling off. Like, an hour I played, I felt like I wasn't doing very much, but now it's picked up again. And I think it has to do with how the level of these items like works. Like right now, we're looking at 850, so 1700 from Veil of Shadow alone in Aether damage. That's not that bad for just free damage. And Word of Pain is getting double that, more or less. What did I just pick up? I don't need that. Okay, we are going to try this totem over here. Assuming we can get to it. That's funny. It's over here. There we go. I'm setting these up because they do Aether damage now. They actually have a cool look to them. Alright, time to leave the room. Things are getting a little hairy in there. Tank for just a second. What's lovely is we can hang out around walls. Just be careful you don't get pinned. See, against these big guys, this definitely has some struggles to it. Like, the damage is fine. Enemies popping behind me aren't going to bother me too much. Oh, getting pinned. Let's not allow that. There we go. Another Vanity does nothing for us. Gladiator, Slime Vulture. Probably nothing here that's going to help. Nope. Okay. Trying to make it through. Yeah. So I think with the Blade Spirits, we have an easy time just waltzing through a group of enemies. So it's pretty quick. I'll give it that. One thing I haven't paid too much mind is our attributes. We need to keep physique fairly high because we need a lot for our final armor. And I'll drop a few into spirit. There we go. Spirit does give a little extra damage, so it's not, it's not wasted. And we kind of need all the damage we can get on this build. Oh yeah, and the reason for the pants, they don't give me any damage. They do give a little bit of ability to lifesteal, and they give me good resists. And the armor, like, I couldn't let that go. And I did get my absorption up to the very close to 100. Not quite 100, but it's almost there. Okay. Seems a good bit of damage. Then we'll get this extra devotion point. Finish out Behemoth. Chill Blaze. Fun. Okay. Part of Behemoth is like life, so we get extra life with that. And the increased regen is good. We do have a little bit of focus on regen. There's some other general defenses I need to raise. I think I'm going to get damage up first. Because my main defenses are fine. Although with this amulet, it is a little tempting to get the Inquisitor seal up in levels, just because it is converted all the way to Aether damage now. And it's going to offer more and more defense the more points we pop into it. But I think I'll do the Blade Spirits first, because those will take a while, several levels. Although I feel like things are getting a little rough, then we will seek more Aether Seal. Oh, missed that. I want to get these. So we can put a seal down first, just for some initial damage. Chipped away a good bit of health from those guys right off the bat. We got our heals, so we're not like completely inept on defenses. Crescent Moon, that's a fun little item. Falcon Claw again. I got that little like on the last go through. Okay. This is going to be a great place to farm Aether Crystals should I need them. Now we're honored with Dust Vigil, so that's nice. Okay. Reborn guy, not doing so hot. Free person. Okay. Not bad. There we go. And we're heading for the Warden. Go put Krieg down. Later on, steal his armor. Because we want his armor for this build. But that'll be later. We'll have to farm that in Mammoth. There's only certain pieces of his armor we want.
Can't do that
The
yet.
end helmet is something else. Weirdly, I think the first instance of the helmet I can make it 75, and the second instance is 94, but the first instance doesn't give me enough reason to make it, so. Okay, this inventory, it's not like impressive or anything. It's not tearing guys down, but it's not half bad, really. Okay. Stop dropping things one by one. see what this guy's got. Actually, I wonder if these seals stack in some way.
That's
They might. I mean, you're burning through his health. Real bright right there. It's a bright green color. A shade of ethereal. Alright. No, don't just run away. You gotta stay and enjoy.
That skill's not ready.
Alright. A little mesmer.
That
Everyone
skill's
likes
not
mesmer.
ready.
Another thing that's nice about Inquisitor is even though I'm going Aether, and Ethereals, you know, don't mind that, you know, all that much. The Seal, the Steel Resolve, they all in, like, kind of, well, that one doesn't increase against Ethereals. This helps with some damage to Ethereals, so it's not too bad. Yeah, we're gonna get those guys up. Get them a little more into the fight. I gotta not forget Pneumatic Burst as well for the offensive ability, but mine's pretty good, so I think I can hold off on that for a bit. There's only so much more offensive ability is going to do right now.
That skill's not ready.
This guy is resistant and normal, like quite a bit. Oh, gotta resummon the Blade Spirits. There you go, you can hit me a little bit if you want. So it takes a little while to go through 500,000 hit points, but not too bad. Not too bad. Big reason I want to get to this part quickly is the quicker we can get to Homestead, we can, you know, try to farm new weapons or new shoulders. Although my shoulders are fine for now, I will eventually want better ones. Hello, sir.
I've been expecting.
I think I'll just fight him up close for now.
That skill's not ready.
If I have lowers his damage, he's not doing much.
When I'm done with you, I will crush
Okay.
your friends at Devil's Crossing.
This is going fine.
You are strong.
Now, second phase, the stomps I gotta stay away from, because they still do a lot of damage. I would like him to stay here, though. Okay. Well, he's almost half out of hit points. Okay. This is doable. I meant to dash out and then just jump back in.
That skill's not ready.
So we got a pretty nice heal every 5 seconds. So way tankier than I expected to be. There's a giant split going off a little too early. Gauntlets of Ignifar. Don't really think they do much for me. I guess Flame Patch is fun. So if I can find some way to wear those, maybe Flame Patch will help. Where'd they go? Okay, let's see. I would lose 18 Elemental. That's doable. 18 Bleeding. Okay. 17 Vitality. Fine, I guess. Okay. Interesting. I probably can put something different on my hands now. Lifesteal's fine, but I don't think that works with most of what I'm doing. Sure. Let's do this for a little while. Yep. So the like on attack things are nice just because they're constantly doing damage. Invoker Shard. Yeah, we're not going to really use that. That's the low level one anyway. Alright, we're done here. I'm going to go back to Devil's Crossing, but I'm going to hit East Marsh up and grab the point there.
Is it finished? The Warden's defeat is a great victory.
So you must be the...
Oh, come on.
So you must be... before we...
Fantastic. Alright. We are going to repair the bridge and get on out, but I'm going to go back to the village, go to East Marsh, fought the boss up there. Flag Batch is not bad. So at least all over the place. Ah, it's just extra damage. Okay. And we're in. They also have more attack speed. That's fine. Oh, yeah, I could hit the one area too for the secret quest. Because I know where to go for that. Just to get the devotion shrine out there. Yeah, I didn't think about this. It being level 4 from that's pretty nice. That's where we're going to go for the secret quest eventually. We're doing fine out here. My hit points are still nice. I think it's because I'm through my tracks for both classes. That's the main reason for that. And again, I don't feel like going through the skeletons, so we're gonna slip down this way.
That skill's not ready.
Seeing blasts and other packs of enemies. That's fine. Kind of the strategy of this is we're trying to get as many like on-hit things going on so that it's not just the damage from this that's activating other things. Because I don't think the damage from the R's themselves is near enough. Even with Word of Pain, it just feels a little slow with some bosses. This guy will probably be fine. Oh, okay. That's a bunch of enemies doing a bunch of
That
stuff.
skill's not ready.
Don't think I care for that. Lots of ice. I'm just putting down little auras and things so I have someplace to move, someplace to fight. Because I'm not actively attacking these guys, I'm just kind of letting them do their thing. Death Whisperer leggings, are those good? The piercing will get converted. The other stuff's just not good. I will grab them, but they're not. I don't think we have anything to worry about here. Need a decent helmet at some point. Well, I mean, I'm going to make one eventually, but, you know. Okay. Try to just keep him away from me. I thought maybe you could hide behind these bones here. Okay. Not for long though. 63 and I'm 57 and I'm doing okay. Okay, so you can hit behind one little angle of these bones here. Oh, okay. Thought I dodged that. That one I didn't dodge. Alright, we are going to take the Fang of Bone Hunter. Don't need that. We got the shield, which is useful if you're doing like some blade arc with a Crusader, I guess. Wants a Severed Claw. We're going to try to go make one. Because I will take this devotion point and use it for things.
Gonna be more scrap metal.
Okay, 7. That's easy enough to make. It's so weird that the portal is way down there. It's just by the next closest waypoint. Got that. Didn't get much else. Alright, for devotions, that increases origin. That does yours. I'm going to do that for now. Alright, cool. Got that. Onward. See you later, dude. Shrine up here. These guys are kind of just getting bowled over with this damage. That's nice. One less thing to worry about, right? Head down here. See if we can keep a man from, you know, burning his family to death. Hey, could you not do that? See you there, bro. Now, please, don't set anyone on fire. Not with at least a permit. Come on now. Sometimes there's a totem down here. I'm just checking. Bunch of these guys. Great way to die. We get a good stun on you. The burst alone can be devastating. Oh no. No thank you. No thank you. What is going on? The pathfinding is being really, really obnoxious. Yeah, that. I don't want to get hit by that. No thank you. Oh really? Cool. Genre, it's a axe. Okay. Alright, well, got something out of it at least. Chunk of experience, and we'll go to a devotion shrine. The ghosts should not have an easy time with this. I don't think they have any particular good resistances to Aether. No shrine down here either. Now there's a couple other places. Probably one up by the skeletons up top. We have to go see. Now we're not going to get the guy's shield this time. We don't need it. That was back when we had barely any damage around us. Our damage around us is decent.
Can't do that yet.
Team wraps. Don't think I'll get those. Reaper Ruby, no. Leg guard is one of my favorite pants items, but no. And he's finished. So we're at 7. We're at 6. I guess we just take the one red for the 5% health. And we have plenty of green. Okay, it's just blue now. Alright, just blue. What are you doing in here? And yeah, I'm busy checking that out while I'm killing this guy. Okay. Alright, guys. Alright. They're just appearing on top of me. What am I to do? Okay. So make sure I've got my numbers right. I want to hit 20 because of Spear of the Heavens, which has a good bit of Aether. It has Aether and Lightning, but it's got a good bit of damage for those. And then this, it's because we don't have very many attack skills overall, so there's not really much reason to get anything else. That said, I think this is our cheapest way. We get 3 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that's 9, 10, 11, 12, 15. 15 total, 16 for the one red I'm missing. That tracks. Okay, cool. Coming up in the last few devotion points for this build, really. These these guys aren't doing very well against this level of attack. Alright, pop out of here. Ah, I did forget to talk to one guy down there, but that was because I simply forgot about him. We can always run back up the road. Alright, the totem's not over here. I don't really want to go through all that. Yeah, let's just get Whirling Blades going. Then Inquisitor Seal, probably 1-1. Yeah. Like I said, other ways to raise your damage are good here. That'll globally raise it and defense while I stand in one of those, which has been easy enough. You stand here is not a great idea, but I'm going to do it anyway. One interesting thing is this build came out with a good bit of resistances, or not resistances, but regeneration. Grasp of Chain Might. I don't think those are useful. Praetorian set does tend to be fairly useful and would be handy. It's just good for resist and such. There's usually more ethereal crystals up here. Okay, that's not today. Last time... Wait. No, I'm getting characters mixed up. I'm gonna help him out. By basically saying, yeah, I believe you. Grab this. Get the quests. I think you want to get this quest because of the elder up there. I don't recall, but he may not spawn if you don't get that quest. Which means you can't complete it like ahead, like you can with many other quests in the game. So I'm going to talk to him. And then go in, although I should just blow the door open. That would split things up. Might still do that, we'll see. Feeling sassy, might, use dynamite to blow doors open. Let's see. Alright, nobody over there. Do as you ask. See, I don't get why you can't just go down the hillside there. Who needs to blow open doors? Except a lot of things are so the game can happen. Fine. Fine. How much dynamite do I have anyway? 16. I'm doing great. Got plenty of dynamite to use. I think that's because I did a little farming of the of Cronley's guys, and they probably drop dynamite, like rarely, but you kill enough of them, you're gonna get dynamite drops. Hello, friends. Okay, let's see how careful I have to be with this guy. Hang out by his campfire. Stack these up on him. I mean, he's already lost half his hit points, and he hasn't done anything noticeable to me. Mines are going off. He's blowing up. I'm putting extra seals down as I'd like. Okay, great. Butcher Burwitch. That's the type of weapon that seems to have like a build you could do around it too, because it like converts a lot of damage to health for main and offhands, but it doesn't give much to anything, which is the strange part about it. Okay, I don't really need to be in here, I don't think. Sometimes there's dynamite over here, so no harm checking. You're still alive? Okay. I like when the tankier guys are like just running around by themselves. Alrighty. That's it for that. Let's go. Turn in with the rovers. And we're about to turn in with this here. I have a whole bunch else left. Okay. Good experience where I'm at with the rovers. Respected, okay. Doing okay with rovers. I don't think I have anything specific to get from rovers. They're just one of those factions that, because they're animal connected, like Homestead and Ugenbog, they're pretty easy to passively raise without much issue. Great. I like this area because there tend to be really big packs of animals. This guy's Aether, yeah, he's Ethereum, he's corrupted, he's getting torn up. No, thank you. Okay, cool. Yep, some other skeletons that raise here. I'll just pick this position. It's one of the few builds I feel like actually works with the Inquisitor seal, because there's no harm standing around with it. Gem touch. Does give Aether, but doesn't give much else. Okay. I've got 3 of these for the quest. There we go. I think it's the first one that starts requiring different things. This one's wants Vengeful Wraith. It's in the stash. Metal, that goes Word of Pain. I don't think many points to Word of Pain are going to do me much good right now. Okay. Eel it is. Oops. I do like that this eel is a nice sickly Aether green. Say aloha to guys standing here. Oh, they're not here today. Cool. Okay. Doesn't destroy barrels. I wondered if it did. Because it's hard to know, but this actually does some damage around it. Does the rebuke ability. I don't know if that's just always on while it's up, or if it turns it on and just blasts things occasionally. Oop, I've gone the wrong way. We need to go back to Devil's Crossing anyway. Gotta report to Mornay. This will get us a level. And, you know, we're using this quite a bit. I may put up a couple points in. Why
Well,
not?
you work for Darius. We have to hit them hard and fast. Leave no room.
What happened to Elsa? He's so concerned with where Elsa is. He's not thinking about who Elsa is. Right? Am I right? You don't have to tell me I'm right. I know I'm right. And I took the wrong portal. That part I was wrong about. Just curse some
Keep your weapons.
annoying birds real quick. We have a deal. And the royal jelly stuff, this doesn't do us any good. You can pop this on your bar if you want. I don't know, it's not something I go and make. It's not too bad, but it's one of those things like when you're taking damage, you're taking a lot of damage at once, so I don't often think to turn it on if it's just sitting there. Well, you got chunked a bit right off the bat. Ouch. So I'm just keeping these up so I can move between them. Try and keep them in range, but not too close. I pick this up, I don't want that. I have to admit, there's part of me that wondered if I should use Flame Dignifier to actually level this build, and then just swap it later. Probably would work. Probably a way you can do it. Oh, offhand, okay. Alright, let's see what these guys have to say. He's seen Aldic. Is he the... Nope, he's putting down seals. Oh yeah, he's the... We're gonna use lightning all the time guy. But not the, Stunjacks guy. He's got the totems. Which I simply do not do enough damage to, so I'll have to lead him away from the totems. Come over here. We don't need to fight in your totems, man. So he puts up another one. Get out of there. Nope, don't stand on it. He'll steal your life. Yeah, his thing is he just steals your life and it through his totem. Yoink. Alright, I'll be nice to them. Why not? Now, one thing I gotta try to remember is the little townspeople down there, they want you to, like, help them out and you can accidentally get them killed. Yeah, that's fun. You actually can go back after you beat Cronley and the guys have all cleared out and they just thank you and it auto-completes the quest. No risk or anything like that. Because, like, you didn't put them in any direct danger. It's kind of weird. If you try to directly help them, they'll send people to kill the whole town. I don't know if they do if you kill Cronley essentially the same day. Maybe not. I'm trying to pepper everyone here. This guy's gonna be mean. I'm not too worried about him now. Except when he takes no damage. Sorry, Wilcox. Much apologies. I'll destroy this too. Thank you. Alchemist Mantle. This is good overall. It has good resistances, but we want certain types of shoulders. Not the incendiary casks. Well, I didn't think I'd get all the way to 4 hills, but here we are. we're just going to head in, grab the waypoint, and I think we're going to stop there today. But thanks for watching. Hopefully this one doesn't have any problems like the last one. You know what? This is a place we don't mind farming a couple times, so let's go get the devotion shrine over here. It's real close, so. Okay. Double rares can be nice, but sometimes they are awful, like that one. Really just depends what they roll and what item they roll on. Alright. No. Guys, stop all this. See, they should be really just avoiding me, not fighting. Ghosts? Okay. More ghosts? Okay. Skeletons? Okay. Got that. Already read that. Take this. Cask of the Aether. What is up here? Something up here shooting? I think from this side. No scrap. Bummer. Alrighty. Well, I'm not going to pick up right here. I'll probably pick up back at the portal, which is fine. I pop this devotion point in. We're just finishing eel. Because the little 2% chance to avoid attacks and projectiles, that does stack. I got a whole 8 of it, but it's from Shadow Dance, which we eventually want to raise as a defense. I got a little bit of Inquisitor Seal to reduce 98 damage. That's at the end of calculations, so that ends up being significant. And we're just going to go through here, and we're looking for, I think they're right around the corner. Oh really, I can hit them. Like what we're looking for next time is to go through here and take out these boys. I want them to drop me some shoulder pads. See? Just like that. You get these a lot more often when you're in higher difficulties. So this one's not bad, but it's not what we want. I'll probably find some helmets too. But yeah, that was pretty super fast how those popped up. In fact, this guy here is going to be mean to us.
What do you want?
Alright. Okay, Worthless Trader. He's going to summon some boys. They don't do much for him. I am just staying right in his face. More or less seeing if I can. Looks like I can. Looks like he takes a minute to kill. And he dropped the Renegades, Ascended Shoulder Plates of the Aether. Those have good overall resists, some piercing, Aether, and Chaos. That's nice. Bonus to armor, it's not as high as mine. Good elemental conversion, and good Aether damage, in fact. So, those aren't bad. Might hold on to those. And then some Molten Walkers don't do much good. But then there's a pack of guys right in here. We can see if they've got anything cool. Don't. And then right around the corner up here, it's kind of an easy main farming spot for these guys. But all these guys here, see if any of them have anything cool. And they don't. The only other guys would be up here. See, I don't mind coming through this again, because they might have shoulders I want. I've already found 2 of them. The last runs I found hardly any. I at least got these good ones I'm wearing. But this might be something to not farm right now, too. It's just kind of having fun with it. Here we go. And this gets good double crossing experience. So good if you need to raise that, which is handy early on because they have some nice resistance augments for rings. And I'm just doing all this apparently. Oh, I picked up something weird there. Oh, just those. These are some other shoulders. And Praetorian's shoulder guard. So that would be the only other set I might move to is Praetorians. Even though I don't get the conversion, they would help me level, essentially, into the gear that I wanted to be at. None of these other guys dropped what I needed. We just got all money bags here. Slapping me with his blades while I slowly chip away at his hit points. I do wonder if he's getting hit by all three. It's hard to tell. I mean, he's taking 40 to 45,000 a second. Corruptor's Mantle. There's his crest. Doesn't do anything for us, especially converting things to lightning. Some boxes to check, just see if there's anything useful. Nothing really. And we'll do Cronley next time. But thanks for joining us. We're going to check this untouched meal, bullets and bugs. But thanks for joining us for Grim Dawn, for the Aether Storm, and hopefully I can show you what this build can do at later levels. Thanks so much. Take care.